Yeah, Rick, Jennifer, the Board of Education meeting is about to start in about an hour, and those two issues that you all talked about, those are two of the toughest issues facing the district.
Well, it's not all fixed. It's gotten a little bit better.
As the head of the bus drivers union, John Stovall will be eager to hear what JCPS plans to do over the fall break to improve school bus routes.
So the afternoon runs are the biggest problem because you got a lot of drivers driving from one end of town all the way to the other end of town, maybe with an empty bus, to pick up 2 or 3 kids, when there's probably 4 other compounds within that area that could have picked up or provided service for those kids.
A JCPS spokesperson says the majority of students are dropped off now by 6:30, on par with last year. Nevertheless, she said, some new options will be presented to the school board.
I think when an elementary school student gets off a bus and it's going to be dark, in another month it's going to be dark, and they're getting off a bus after dark to find a way home, that's to me a fail.
Linda Duncan is a school board member who may have to vote on one of those options. She anticipates the district will look for ways to decrease the number of children riding buses and increase the number of bus drivers. District officials will also give the school board a presentation on school safety officers ahead of their rollout of weapons detection systems.
The desire is to try and use our officers at the entrances from the very beginning, if we can use our officers. And of course, at this point, we won't have that many schools involved, so we should be able to cover that.
JCPS spokesperson says they'll release new information on the number of SSOs they have hired. Duncan says the district still has a way to go to meet the state requirement of having 1 officer per campus.
The response time is critical, and we have to be able to cut those down. And I think it's hugely important for us to be closer to 1-to-1 in our buildings.
Now, there are 2 proposals on the agenda tonight to help alleviate the bus problem. One would actually pay parents of preschool-age children, those in early childhood education classes. It would pay those parents $5 a day if they'll drive their children to school. The other would pay teachers the same rate as they make, the same hourly rate that they make in the classroom, if they're willing to drive buses either before or after their school day. We'll have more coverage on that tonight. For now, I'm live at the Van Hoos Education Center. Mark Vanderhoff, WLKY News.